Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to UFC Fight Night. This video is sponsored by Jazwares. We have some amazing UFC figures. Let's get this video started and check them out. All right, so once again, thank you to Jazwares for sending me these amazing figures. I am a huge UFC fan. I've been watching UFC for as long as I can remember, and I love it. These figures are just awesome. They really are. If you are a UFC, person that actually just loves watching the UFC, these are things that you could actually really enjoy adding to your collection. Now, this particular series is the Ultimate Series, which is made by Jazwares, of course. And each figure is, in its own right, just unique and special. So what we'll do is we'll go through. I'm definitely not going to unbox every one of them. I'm probably going to really take a close look at probably Amanda Nunes. I like this one. I just dig it. And she's really a good UFC fighter. But we do have some, all the other ones that we will show the boxes, and we'll talk about the details and things like that. But for now, I'm going to pull things aside a little bit, get things a little bit more organized, and we will get this thing started and show you these amazing figures. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to go through all of the boxes. We will talk about some of the accessories that come with the boxes, within the boxes, and what comes with each figure as well. A lot of the things about these figures I'm really digging right now. We're going to start things off with Amanda Nunes. Right here, I mean, it's the box presentations of these figures are probably some of the better ones that I've seen. I love the art. I love the graphics. The figures themselves actually look really good. The front of the boxes, typically you got the fighter right there. You got a nice little headshot right there. But the thing I like the most about these boxes is I like the back, because it's like a fight card. I mean, you've got actually strikes by target, total strikes, Nunes versus home right there. So it's a really nice little touch to add to the collection. Even if you don't take these out of the box and you keep them in box, this is really, really cool, because it's like having just a really nice little fight card. But Amanda's figure, it looks really great. All of the figures, they come with multiple sets of hands, which is really, really nice. So you got, fisted hands and grappling hands, which I think that's a really, really nice touch, especially when it comes to posability and toy photography. So you could actually really get in there and have some fun with it. But yeah, there's Amanda right there. We're going to take a look at Francis right here. Francis, really cool. He actually has an extra set of hands as well. And he has some gesturing hands right here. So it's like he's pointing a finger, which I think is really cool. I really dig the yellow trunks. Really adds some color and pop to his character. The detail of these things is actually really, really good. The head sculpts, you get multiple head sculpts, which I think is nice. A lot of the fighters have tattoos. Those are actually showed off really good as well. But yeah, here's Francis right there. I mean, just a good looking figure. And as well, there's a little fight card action on the back of his box as well, which I think is just really, really, really cool. These figures, they're actually a little taller. They're like 6.5 inches tall, which I think is nice. That's Francis is that's a good looking figure. Just saying, it looks good. I'm gonna save that one. Israel right here. Let's pull him out. This particular figure, I dig this one just because of the alternate head sculpt right here. He's got him with some sunglasses on, which I think is really, really neat. Got a little, showboat going on. I dig that. Now, one of the things you'll notice, like with Francis, his figure doesn't come with a belt, but Israel's does right there. And a lot of these figures do come with accessories. And the belt seems to be one of the most common accessories that comes with them. But yeah, this is cool. You also, down at the bottom of the boxes, you have the list of the series right here, which is really, really nice. So that way you can, keep track of what you've got. And that's what I usually do, is I'll just take a photo of what's in a wave. And that way I keep it on my phone, and I can actually find the ones that I have and the ones that I don't have. Israel actually has some tattoos on his particular figure, which are very, very cool. The tattoos are really, really great. He also has his flag, nationality flag, right there in the back. You can see that, which is amazing as well. So you do get a lot of stuff with these figures. So you can actually really set them up to make an impression on a display or any kind of a photography effect that you want to do. I'm gonna hold off on that one as well. George Massendow right here, very cool figure. Again, you're gonna hear me say that a lot because I really am digging these figures, because like I said, I like the UFC and I want to see more UFC figures. I mean, I would buy every UFC figure that I could find because I like the UFC and I think these are really cool. This particular figure, he actually comes with a belt, alternate head sculpt, and he actually has his grappling hands on the figure, and he has his two fisted hands right there. And again, every figure, we got the nice little card on the back, fight card, gives you all kinds of stats. This was versus Diaz, which is really, really cool. You also have a date. This was UFC 244 is when this fight took place and where these stats are. And he actually won round 3, 5 minutes into round 3. So you get some good stats with these things. So yeah, George right there, boom, awesome looking figure. We also have another figure, George as well, and this one actually is a little bit different, which is pretty cool. It's almost like a different stage. Excuse me, I just now noticed this. This is the Chase edition. This is 1 of 1,000 right there. Very cool. Nice. When I first looked at this, I actually thought it was just different parts of his career. But nice. So having the Chase editions for the UFC series, Ultimate Series, that's a nice touch right there. But yeah, sweet. Totally stoked on that. His particular figure, actually, again, we got grappling hands. Every figure comes with 2 sets of hands. So that's just awesome. You guys know me. I like accessories. I like having options when it comes to hands because I just think it makes the figure better. But he actually comes with another head sculpt as well. And he actually has a shirt right here, which is really cool. Got his name on it. So that would be a nice little touch to mess around with. But yeah, cool figure. And again, this was UFC Fight Night back in 2017 in Denver. He actually won round 2, minute 2 into that fight right there. So, boom. Chase edition. You know we like chases. That's right. So, nice touch. Boom. That's always something really nice to look forward to, trying to find out the wild. All right, so we're not done. We're still going. I got 2 more figures. Faber right here is one. He is actually one of the figures and fighters that I actually do like, have followed for a while. Some fighters I'm more into than others, but Faber, yeah, I've always liked Faber. I'm glad that the head sculpt actually has his trademark hairstyle with the braids, which is really cool. Again, 2 head sculpts, 2 sets of hands. With him, we've got a shirt as well. Back card, amazing. This fight right here, this was 2019 Sacramento. Yeah, he won round 1, 46 seconds. Boom, done. He was fighting Simmons, so nice. Faber, boom. Amazing figures. The last figure I want to talk about, I think is probably even if you're not into UFC, you haven't watched a lot of UFC, this figure I think you actually will know and recognize more than anyone else. The man himself, Mr. Conor McGregor, right there. Boom. Once again, we got the actual fight card. We got a nice little portrait right there of him winning the fight. He's got his nationality flag, which is amazing because that's one thing he always has. This was a round 2 win at 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Jazwares is when he was fighting this one, but Conor himself has the most prominent tattoo I think that most people really recognize when it comes to Conor McGregor, and that detail is absolutely amazing on this figure. Again, multiple head sculpts, 2 sets of hands, and he also has the UFC belt right there, which is amazing. I dig it. These are some great figures. I'm just saying. I mean, like I said, I like the UFC, and this is something I'm really excited about, and I really, really hope we see more and more of these figures because I dig them. I dig them a lot. So I tell you what, guys, let's get one of these things open. Let's talk about some articulation. Let's talk about some other details, and yeah, let's do that. So we'll be right back. All right, everybody. So before we actually unboxed 1 or 2 of these figures and take a closer look at them, I just wanted to let you guys see what an amazing lineup of figures these are. I mean, like I said, if you get this Series 1, the Ultimate Series from Jazwares, these display great. I wanted to show you sort of what it would look like if you just laid them out on a shelf or anything. But even if you don't take them out of the boxes, I mean, these things are just amazing looking. So let's get one of these things opened up and check it out. All right, we're back. Still doing UFC Fight Night. Yes. Amanda Nunes. This figure is so cool. It really is neat. So first and foremost, let's talk about some of the accessories. Again, we have the flags right here, which I think is a really, really nice touch. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Boom, right there. I'm actually leaving this on the back card because another thing I like about this particular back card right here is you actually have the UFC cage right here, which is really cool. So you could actually set up a nice little photo right there. So yeah, keep your inside cards. The figure itself, like all the UFC figures from Jazwares, will come with 2 sets of hands. The hands that's on Amanda are her fisting hands, but here's her left and right grappling hand, which is nice. We got the UFC logo on the gloves, which is a very nice touch. I dig it. I dig this a lot. She actually comes with 2 belts. We have this generation of the UFC belt, which is very, very nice. And the belt's made really good. It's actually not just glued in. It's actually, pinned in on the back, which is nice. And it's got some weight to it. So it's a good, high-quality belt. It actually has some little adjustment holes here in the pins, so that's cool. And you can actually do an over the shoulder. You could have fun with it. I mean, come on, it's a championship belt, right? We all want championship belts. The belt that actually comes on the figure itself is this version of the UFC belt, which is a little bit more decorative, which is nice. Very easy to take off. You just unpop it right there, and voila, belt comes off. So very well made on the belts. There's a little closer up look at this particular UFC belt, and again, they're all pinned in on the back. The figure itself, yeah, there is some weight to these figures. They're not lightweight at all. They actually are really, really cool. The details on them look great. The thing that really highlights these things are the tattoos. The tattoo designs on all the figures that have tattoos, they're very well done. There's her back detail. They're very, very lifelike. Tons of detail to them. They look great. There's her other arm side tattoo right there. Amazing figure. The detail on her fight outfit looks great. We actually have a little bit of coloration right there. But yeah, just a great looking figure. I dig it. But here's what we want to find out. We want to find about articulation, right? Because these are UFC fighters. So they need to be articulated. You know, you got some moves that they do. So let's check that out. With Amanda here on her head itself, up and down. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Check that out. Chin to chest. Boom. That's nice. Looking up. Again, looks up great. Side to side. Let's see here. It's good. It's not, you know, it could be a little better, but hey, you know, it does have some movement, but we do have a swivel. So, yeah, I dig it. Shoulders, right there. Voila, there's the shoulders. Let's see what we can get on the elbows. We do have a bicep swivel, which is nice. Looks like we got double jointed elbows right there. So, Amanda could do some, she could choke you out. Let's just be honest. She could. Yeah, yeah. Other arm right there. So, boom. Voila. Amazing. That's so cool. All right. Let's check out the ab and lower back. Abdomen crunch right there. Not terrible. I like it. You can definitely do. I've seen, you know, a little bit better, but it's doable. But the back is really good. So, I mean, she'll bend over. You can still work with it. You could definitely still work with it. And another thing I'm noticing too is I'm not noticing, or I'm not seeing any gaps right here. That's nice. So when you really bring her back like this, you're not seeing any gaps where the actual pivots are at. So from a photography point of view, that's great. Let's see, side to side. Oh, wow. Yeah. That is really nice how that top section comes into this waist section. Because again, if we pull it up right there, no gap right there. Very nice. All right. Boom. Hips. What do we got hip wise? Tell you what, let's get her arms up. See what we can come up with here. Hip wise. Oh, this I expected. I expected there to be some really good hip action right there. Basically a split. Basically a split. Or a high kick. Boom. Right there. High kick. An amazing high kick. So definitely got great articulation. Thigh swivel. Nice. Knees should be double jointed as well. Voila. Boom. Got some good knee articulation. And of course the foot. Got a foot pivot. Comes all the way down. And an ankle pivot. So yeah. You can't take away the articulation. You cannot take away the articulation from this particular figure or any of these UFC figures, because I think that's something that Jazwares did. They looked at these are fighters. These are UFC fighters. They're grapplers. You know, they get into positions. And I think they did a really good job with the posability of these figures and not take away from the artistic look of them, especially in this section here. All the way around, when you get these angles, there's no separation from where the pieces join together. So that's nice. Very cool. But yeah, articulation, spot on. Can't go wrong with that. So there we go, guys. Amanda Nunes right there. Jazwares UFC Ultimate Edition. This is cool. I cannot wait to take some photos of these. So I tell you what, guys, let's do a wrap up. I'll give you my final thoughts on these amazing figures, and we'll see you here in a minute. All right, final thoughts. UFC Ultimate Edition by Jazwares. Guys, these are awesome figures. Awesome figures, and I think they would fit in a lot of different collections. If you're an inbox collector, right here. If you're an out-of-box collector, right here. I do say this: if you take them out of the box, save your boxes. The boxes are really nice because they have the fight card information about a particular fight that the fighter was in. So yeah, save your boxes, and yeah, have some fun with them. Put them back in the box. Put them back on the shelf. But the figures themselves, let's think about it. Let's do a recap. Lifelike tattoos, 32 points of articulation, 2 sets of hands with every figure, head sculpts, different head sculpts with every figure, accessories, nationality flags, tons of stuff you get for the actual price of $19.99, which is not bad at all for what you get. So if you are a UFC fan, I think that there's a place in your collection for these figures. If you're a sports fan, I think there could be a place for these figures in your collection. But the figures are readily available. You can get them at Target, GameStop, Ringside Collectables, Amazon, and Walmart. So I will definitely put, there'll be a link to Amazon in the description, but these are some of the retailers you can get these figures at. This Ultimate Edition UFC series, but definitely let me know in the comments what you think about these figures. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know. I'm just saying. Conor's pretty recognizable. A lot of people might have never seen these. I like Faber. He's one of my favorites. But yeah, this is cool. So let me know in the comments. I want to know which UFC fighter is your favorite. And hey, if there's one we need a figure of, put it in the comments. Let Jazwares know if there's other figures. Which one would you like to see Jazwares make a figure of? But guys, that's going to do it for this video. Again, huge shout out and thank you for Jazwares for sponsoring this video. And always remember, toys refreshes your soul. And I'll see you next time.